Hello, everybody. This is a cross venue scene that has a lot of people from the other venues. But Max is in a bar named the Random Bar, the Rando's Bar, and he is actually having a whiskey, and it's a very not very, but actually expensive cigar, and he is looking around, enjoying his day. That's how we will begin our scene.
Well, sure, I guess I'll go. Um, Alec will walk into said bar holding his usual laptop briefcase, and he will spot Max sitting, I guess, trying to enjoy his day with a cigar. And he will give him a quick little glance with a half cocked smile and be like, "Oh, friend, I remember you.
Yes, friend, I remember you as well.
How are you doing today?"
Boring as always.
Oh, I see. What makes it so boring?
Life is boring most of the time,
Only if you wish for it to be.
I guess.
I mean, you're at a bar, right? Why
Yeah,
don't
I
you just
am.
to the drop? That
I
makes
don't
things
what?
very fast.
I don't do what? What? Sorry, huh?
Fair enough.
No,
Mind
no.
if I come in?
Please come in, but I don't understand what you mean. Why I don't do what?
Just choose to have fun.
I choose to have fun. That's why I'm here. But I don't think there's anything that would give me fun today.
Okay.
He kind of downs his drink, and then he actually asks for another one. What do you want to drink?
Um, that was a good question. I think I'll just do maybe a tequila shot for now.
Two tequila shots for this guy near me, and the other lady right there, as he shows rando lady at the bar that he will probably fit on in the after the scene.
Jesus, more blue booking for me.
Exactly. He's like eyeing someone already.
Fair enough.
Anybody else jumps in?
I'll have Donna get there. She is she kind of wanders in almost as if lost, but doesn't really look confused. She just has that look of someone who maybe just, doesn't seem to have a whole lot of purpose. Just kind of wanders in. It's a bar, heads up to the bar, and attempts to get her words out before the bartender can say, "What can I get you?" And so somehow magically this time it works. So she has some sort of some, we'll say it's like a strawberry daiquiri, the frozen kind, with sugar around the rim, but not salt. And
Go on, sorry.
and yeah, her, just so it's noted, her eyes look really strange. They're kind of like gold. If anybody pays any attention to such things as eyes, but they're like gold, and yeah, they're very different.
Nice contacts. Did you bought them from the place I told you?
Absolutely, I did. As she holds up her drink, because she doesn't recognize the voice, but she kind of glances down and, oh, okay, I know this guy.
You
Um,
are goddamn cool. And
I
so
am
Fortnite at the same time.
right. The Fortnite thing again.
What's the
And
problem with Fortnite?
she's trying to make it look like she's like nodding, like yes, yes, very seriously, and like actually she has no idea what this Fortnite thing really means.
Everything is not so Fortnite, but except yourself today.
I am the most Fortnite.
You are. Have I ever told you you are extremely Fortnite?
This conversation has turned very cancerous.
About a minute later, Kolya walks in, hands in his pockets, looking around.
Donna like puts her arm in the air and like waves, like just waves, like big, really big, so that he can see her. And then she starts to climb up onto the bar stool because Short has to climb.
Aww. Yeah, Kolya notices her because the rest of the people here aren't as hyperactive or willing to be noticed as she is, so it's pretty easy to pick her out of the crowd.
Well,
Walks up.
she specifically waved so he would see, so yeah.
Yeah, he walks up to her. Well, you have a taste in bars.
The best
That-
taste.
Let's just leave it at a taste.
The best taste?
Whatever floats your boat.
Whatever got you out of your house.
What can I say? You've got a talent.
She just beams. I mean, like everybody's good at something. Might as well be that.
Wish everybody was good at something.
So you're not good at anything? Oh,
Nope. Anything
but-
at all. Extremely bad. Oh,
But-
everything. No.
Yeah.
I'm just bad.
I'll just be like, oh yeah, by the way, your name was Max. Yeah. That's Kolya.
Totes. Kolya. Never heard of that name before.
Well, extends his hand. Well, I'm not from around here.
He gives you a finger gun. You sound like it. You're right.
So, who do I need to throw my wallet at to get the vodka in this place?
She will gesture at the bartender.
Frey just raises his hand. Me.
Whatever you've got in a big glass with a lot of ice and keep them coming.
He needs a lot of alcohol to deal with me being his friend.
Oh, ain't that cute? You finally caught on.
She just shrugs, gives him a big grin. I figure you must want to drink or you wouldn't meet me.
Hey, last time we met, I didn't drink, okay? Last 2 times, actually.
I question this. I feel that you are not telling the whole and complete truth.
I'm not telling the truth. Okay, little Miss Weatherman. I might not be. Life stuff.
Who am I to question? I mean, truth is truth, right? There's a little bit of truth in everything, probably. Even in my, the whole meteorology thing.
He nods without saying anything. Like, yeah, right.
She's gonna pull a card out of her bag and actually hand it to him. Not out of her bag, out of a pocket. It's a little wrinkled. This card is, but it has her name, which is of course it has like a full name. It says Theodosia Shuzik. And it basically just says like meteorologist, and it has the name of the factory that she works at, the plant or whatever. And she just gives him a look.
He just looks at that card, flips it backward, looks at it from every possible conceivable angle.
It's wrinkled as hell, but there's nothing wrong with it other than that.
Yeah.
It has has an email and a phone number on there.
Is it the same phone number she uses to contact Kolya?
No, because that would be like her business number. Like, where you could get a hold of her, like the phone in the labs kind of thing. So it's not her cell number.
Nods. Mind if I keep this?
Did you need more proof? Do you still not believe me?
Fine, okay, I believe you.
Good. I'm the best liar too. And she goes back to her floofy like frou-frou drink.
And two people walk in. People that have seen most people, I think, if not all people here. I think all people here. But yeah, they walk in. Ethan has a drink it's in a champagne glass, but it's green. Looks strong. And I don't know what Rebecca's having, but Ethan would have paid for it.
Rebecca is having coffee. Hot coffee.
He would have considered. Here, okay.
Hmm?
He would have been like, really.
When Ethan says really, she's like, really, I need something hot. She has bruises like bags under her eyes. She looks like she needs some fucking coffee.
Max is looking at Ethan, looking at Rebecca, looking at Donna, looking at Alec. Are you guys following me?
Hey there. Long time no see.
It's been like, 1 week.
I mean, no offense, but like we have better things to do.
Oh, no, you don't.
I personally was stalking you.
She's at least, honest about this. But it's fine. It's not the first time I have stalkers.
It's good that you accept these things in your life.
What can I say? Everybody has something to do, and not everybody is good at something, so let them stalk me.
I'm very good at stalking. That's how you didn't realize it till just now. It's been happening way longer than today.
Wow, that's kind of crazy and cool at the same time.
I apologize for blowing your cover.
Shit. That's bad.
I think you tell me you stalk other people besides me?
Yeah, you only stalk me, I think, as she looks to Coley.
So are we just starting a stalking circle now? Do we get to pick our subjects?
I'm not a stalker. I'm the guy who gets stalked.
So he's a stalky.
A stalking circle? A stalker?
I think there would be problems stalking me.
Not really.
She just smiles, doesn't say anything.
We can play at this round robin every 3 months. Half the people stalk the other half, and then we switch.
I think that sounds like a fun idea.
My Instagram is closed, guys. I'm sorry.
I mean, okay. Good information to have, I guess.
Hope springs eternal. Rebecca's going to kind of glance around at the number of people that she knows and then see if she can get a table big enough for all of them.
After all the work Donna did to get on that stool.
I know. I'm sorry. What can I say? She's just mean.
So here we are. Bunch of people meet again with some new people, and that's it.
Does everybody move the table?
He does. Max does with his drinks.
I mean, if Max is going, obviously everyone else goes too.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I mean, Donna kind of gives a look at her seat, sighs, climbs down.
Kolya's gonna help her climb down and potentially climb up to her new seat just so it doesn't
If it's a
look at
table, it's
her
a normal
wiggle.
thing.
Wait, is it a stool you can carry? Or is it one that's like fixed to the floor?
No, well, the thing is, if we're going to a regular table, she would be the tallest one at the table sitting on a stool. because there are regular chairs around a table. So she
Ethan
would.
doesn't give a shit.
Well, you guys decide what's going to happen because I said she was going to climb down. If you're going to try and do something else, then whatever.
It could be fun. So Kolya looks at Ethan, gives him a quick head nod, grabs 2 feet of the stool, like, help me out here.
Yeah, and Ethan goes on the other side.
I'm going to roll
Wow.
athletics or something to see if I can balance. Because when 2 people are carrying 1 stool, it seems a little unbalanced.
Like Max has a look on his face, like he looks kind of embarrassed by what you guys are doing.
I mean, I am the best perched on that chair ever.
It's like you're a bird.
I am super perched there.
Oh,
Yes, she's kind of like, maybe I could stand up while they're doing this. She looks like she's starting to she makes it up to her knees by the time they get her over there.
Hoist her up.
That was so necessary.
I didn't do it. It's not like I asked for it.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, she had so much work gaining on that stool. Didn't want that to go to waste.
It would have been a lot harder getting down once I'd had another drink.
I will cross that bridge when we get there.
Actually, no, really down, I guess it wouldn't be that hard. More like getting down gracefully.
And you're in a bar. In case no one broke the news to you, you should have left the grace at the door.
Apologies. I think
in front
everybody
of
should
Max?
speak for themselves.
I happen to be graceful all the time.
I happen to be born of grace. By the way, Rebecca, I enjoyed your email. That was amazing. That was one of the funniest thing I have ever read for a while.
what is he talking about?
The emails that they were going to send it to each other about like the wildlife.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I forgot because I'm an idiot.
Nobody said that.
She just grins at him and says, "Don't worry, Kolya. I am here to be ungraceful with you." And raises her coffee and a toast. Did you say bro fist?
Yeah.
Okay. You get the most awkward bro fist you've probably ever gotten, but she'll play along. Here you go, Dink.
Max is just like watching people, like he thinks like this is like alone
Weird.
people anonymous kind of thing that he just like find himself in. Is this, and he asked, is this like a alone people anonymous kind of thing? Like that
No.
I find myself in every
Well,
week?
I personally totally did not plan to meet Kolya here. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but as she looks down at them from her perch on the stool, because she is now taller than everybody, and it is a weird sensation.
Yeah. I'm sure your secretary intended to send that SMS to someone else, but she just misclicked.
My secretary does not misclick.
That's cute.
I mean, I would fire her if she misclicked.
Max actually takes off his like sunglasses and like starts cleaning them. When I say takes off, he takes off from his jacket. And then like he takes a deep breath. I'm like, should I drink more or not drink more?
You should drink more.
I really
And-
should.
And that sounds like some pretty minor shit to get fired over.
Some people have good bosses like that.
You know, that's true. I have a very, very good boss. I don't think he would fire me unless it was really, really, really bad.
Like misclicking? As well.
No. Well, I mean, actually, yeah, that would be the first thing he'd fire me for, except that would cause a pretty big issue.
Yeah, can you imagine all the people of New York thinking it's gonna be sunny tomorrow and it starts snowing all of a sudden? Chaos everywhere.
I
I
mean,
can imagine.
while I can do that, that is not what I normally do.
Like that's like one level down from zombie apocalypse.
Anytime it snows, it's one level down from zombie apocalypse. That is New York's specialty.
That's true. We should send each other more like things about like wildlife and zombie apocalypses. It seems.
You'd be so lost if you actually had a proper winter.
Oh, I would be. If this was a place that got proper winters, no offense, Kolya, I would pass.
What is a proper winter?
3 or 4 feet of snow. Temperatures in the negatives.
Where in the earth that happens? Like
Back home, it used to happen. But it's
Back
hard to
home?
compare
Where?
New York with the north of Russia.
oh, it's irrelevant. It's fine.
Oh, sassy. How have you been, Kolya? It's been a while since I've seen you.
Same old, same old. Work, sleep, work, rinse, repeat.
She's holding the coffee cup in both hands, kind of up to her face so that the steam just kind of blows over and rises into her face and soothes her. Just kind of
Yes.
peers at him over the top of the coffee cup.
He looks at her and says, I'm guessing that's not the type of facial you're aiming for, but still, what happened to you? You look like something happened.
I had a long night. Gardening party. Gonna roll it. That just took a lot out of me.
A gardening party in this weather?
Which
At
dice roll
night?
do we-
Extra one.
Yeah, I mean, normally I wouldn't have her roll for this, but because you're like say, talking about a gardening party in the snow,
Mhm.
I'm going to.
Yeah, me too with my awesome.
She says, it wasn't supposed to be at night. That's why I'm so beat.
I
I've got
four
3 6.
successes. I got
I've
4.
got 3, but defender wins. So
She has 4 technically, so it's
Okay.
If I get 4 or 5,
Well, you have to get 5.
I don't think I can get 5. I also don't think Max gives a fuck. So he's just kind of like a nod and yeah, cool.
Donna still thinks it's weird, but seems real enough, I guess.
yeah.
she seems. I mean, she's not really lying. So she seems completely sincere about it, and like
Yeah, Coley just takes it at face value, like fuck it. You're Americans, you're weird.
I've been trying to get into the whole back to nature thing. Helping winterize.
In gardens?
Parks.
Oh, well, I can approve of that. I like parks.
Which ones?
All of them. And none of them.
I was talking to Rebecca. You have fun on your perch there, you little birdie.
She just sits up a little taller and straighter. Doesn't say anything.
Birdie.
I'm back. Sorry.
trying to decide if she would be honest about which park she was in. I think she wouldn't, for reasons, so she's gonna lie this time.
I'm gonna cut her line.
Try it.
Oh, well.
And she'll say, wow, what's she gonna say?
Pick a
I want
park.
to say Staten Island, but that's just... I
Staten
can't.
Island Park.
Flip a coin.
Huh?
Go with like Battery Park or something. Just pick one.
Yeah, flip a coin if you can't decide.
She'll say, we were out in Brooklyn. Oh, boy.
Max does the thing like that he did to Rebecca,
What
which is
the
like
hell?
raising his drink again, which is like I caught you lying kind of thing.
Mhm.
Like again, but he just raises his like beer and he like actually whiskey and like drinks it.
Why the hell isn't my roll showing up? What's the crew cube thing?
Oh, you put 4d10f1 instead of... You've got extra numbers in there.
Ah, yeah, right.
Stupid ones.
Oh, I
Don't have
botch.
No, not a botch. You put 10f1. It's just a failure.
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah. Ah, just sleeping. I woke up 10 minutes ago, so shh.
It's fair. It's fair.
Donna's not even trying on this one because
Like,
yeah.
Makes a mental note. Like, fair enough.
Only Max catches her, and she is so busy not looking at Max.
Max is too pretty to look at.
Are you into gardening, Max?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm just like not into that kind of stuff.
What are you into?
Spending my time and wasting it in bars, playing piano. I met a girl named Natalie today. She was kind of cool. I spent a lot of time, like useless time, in Instagram.
I thought you said you closed your Instagram earlier.
No, it's like a closed profile. It's like not every loser can just see it by entering my profile.
Oh, so now we know who the losers are, and that's evidently us.
The Instagram is just amazing. I
don't
love
know.
Instagram.
I can find your Instagram and access it.
Yeah, you do that, Black Cab. It's fine. It's fine. I don't post nudes there. You need to like get into my phone to do that.
I can Photoshop those as well as get into your phone. Would you like me to
Photoshops are not good as the real one. That's the issue.
Okay, then I'll just go onto your phone and grab the real ones. Is that okay with you?
Please go ahead. It's fine.
Donna looks a little uncomfortable with this conversation.
Rebecca kind of eyeballs. I'm sorry. What is his name? I'm putting
Alec.
this in chat. Alec is the name of
The hacker is Frey.
Frey. Thank you. She looks over at Frey and says, "Whoa, are you threatening him? Are you being serious?"
I'm not threatening. He told me I could, so I will. There's nothing threatening about it. It was just a simple task. I love a challenge.
Most people don't typically say they can do that kind of thing because, legal.
Well, from the look of Max, I don't think he's going to go to anybody who would care, nor do I
Oh.
think anybody would care.
Oh, I see. So basically, you're judging him on appearance now. You're saying he looks disreputable and therefore would not tell on you.
Yes.
There you go, Max. Now you know what he thinks of you.
Just because I said he looks disreputable doesn't mean that I think of him that way. I think he is a very charming fellow indeed. He bought me drinks, therefore he is my friend.
Can I P&E to see whether he's fucking with us or this is his actual personality?
Go ahead.
She has one success.
This is his actual personality.
Okay. Just kind of studies him without saying anything.
Max like has a face of like I don't want to bother with this kind of face. Like he's like I'm done with life right now.
So,
Question for an ST in here. For hacking his phone, would that be intelligence computer?
Or technology.
You've got 3 STs here. You're gonna need to be a bit more specific.
Well, I'm going to go for you, Lupu, since I am playing a mage.
Ah, yeah, right. Intelligence computers.
Okay.
I think you also need to have some kind of like probable access to it.
Yeah.
I have a phone and a laptop on me. That can both do it.
Yeah, I think without sphere magic, you need some kind of link to it. Like
Even with sphere magic, you kinda need something.
yeah, like a Bluetooth link or a Wi-Fi link, but there needs to be something.
Max, are you on Wi-Fi?
I am not on Wi-Fi. And like when you like pull your computer, Max is giving you a look like, what are you doing?
Isn't that what you gave me permission to earlier? I was going to-
No, like I don't have nudes in my phone,
Oh.
but like those are not something I would just share with everybody,
Well,
even
then
if I
that-
had those.
this. Then we
Pardon?
had the whole thing for nothing.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, well, that was pointless. Very well.
Would you like to drink
closed
more?
the-
Would you like to drink more, like more drinks?
I'll take another tequila, but I can buy this time, since you bought the last rounds.
This night is so Fortnite.
this is a good chance for a changeling.
This is a very good chance for Changeling.
So, I should actually get people to roll perception kenning or perception. I think awareness would be the appropriate equivalent. What do you think, Changeling ST?
Awareness, primal urge,
Yeah.
whatevs.
Magical senses. Diff is 8.
You're gonna make Amachan so happy if Rebecca succeeds on this roll.
That looks like a botch. So
But she doesn't.
I see the opposite of nothing.
I've got 2 successes.
Cool.
okay.
Yeah, I've got 2.
Botch.
I don't know what a botch would be on this. I guess like
We could treat it like a fail since there are 2 of us with that.
I think because he's going to be moot in a moment anyway. I don't really think it matters. But yeah, basically the Pisky birthright is you blend into crowds, and yeah, there's basically a guy who's kind of standing at the bar with another group of people, and just out with your peripheral vision, I'm just gonna, if it's all right, change an ST slightly, make it elaborate. But out of your peripheral vision, you basically see an entirely different person. And when you look at him straight, you see like the person you thought was originally there, but then gradually you kind of, yeah, as he begins to like move among the crowd, maybe someone like walks past, and then there's a different person standing there, which will be my character. So yeah, you'll basically see somebody like I don't like the idea of he just like changes in front of you, but like somebody walks past, obscuring the view for half a second, and then he's just kind of.
And then you notice him.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a fun way to do it.
Neat.
So basically every James Bond train scene.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Or like you know, when Batman like disappears and like someone just turns around.
I'm the knight.
Donna's gonna blink for a second not because she's shocked by that because of what he is. She knows what he is, but just because she wasn't expecting to see him here, and she's trying to remember his name, his mortal name. So she kind of pauses, although she waves to him.
Max is like, huh, oh, hello.
I think this is like probably maybe like you can just be like this is a trick of the mind, or like am I being confused? But it's also potentially something supernatural you'll have seen.
Alec was going to look at you with very sus eyes.
Hi, Ricky. As she finally remembers the name, because she actually has heard it before.
Yeah, she has. You get a very strong impression that like he's known you're there, and that he's maybe just been kind of like
he's just being pisky.
He's just being pisky and loitering. Yeah.
She totally knows, and that's why she just decides to. That's why she did that.
He will absolutely no empathy rolls at all. Say, Donna, didn't see you there, and it's just obviously he saw you there. Like, and everyone knows that this is clearly.
Oh, we'll see. You know her name too, so if you just called her Donna, she's going to be like looking at you funny. Just let you know.
Taya. Yeah, so he'll be Taya. I didn't see you, and he'll excuse himself from the group that he's with, and just kind of like wander over.
More people.
Oh yeah, this is my very, very best friend. Aside from Ricky here. I'm not Ricky. Aside from Colia here.
He'll smile. Doesn't reach his eyes. Well, would you care to introduce me?
That would be the worst thing that I could possibly imagine.
You must get a better imagination.
I mean, we all know that I have terrible imagination.
Those who like looked at Max, like his mouth just said like annoying.
Well,
if he looks particularly annoyed, he's going to pull up a chair if invited and sit next to Max.
He was actually annoyed at Puka because like
answers
questions. It's like he's just like, God damn it, that's so fucking childish. Like, why someone would do this?
Yeah, she just looks up, and then after she says that, that awkward moment of silence, and then she'll be like, well, everybody, this is Ricky, and Ricky, this is Colia, and Dr. Wright, and Ethan, and she's like clearly just trying to remember everybody's names. And she'll go around, like the last two she gets to, it probably takes her an extra second, to remember names, but she does remember Max, and I get Frey. Yeah, and Frey. Those two names she doesn't remember quite as quickly, but she does remember it eventually. And she'll just go around and like just kind of point at each person and say their name.
He'll say to Rebecca, kind of doctor that helps out in car crashes, or the kind that reads a lot of books?
I'm afraid it's the lots of books kind. Not much help in a car crash.
I'll bear that in mind. Well, it's lovely to meet you all. Can I buy you all drinks?
No. Pick something out for me.
Yes.
Until he'll smile and go to the bar. And on his way there, as I should indulge my pisky frailty if I'm going to embrace the birthright, he is going to Amachan, you're my ST. Is there anything nearby that he wants to steal?
I don't know. Like, this is an open scene. I don't like what kind of stuff he wants to steal.
I was thinking just like someone's left their wallet on the bar or something.
No, I'm gonna say no.
Okay, then he won't steal things.
The reason I'm saying no, I usually like to use frailties in plots.
That's cool. No, absolutely. And yeah, he'll go buy a round of drinks for what everyone says and bring them to the table. Well, now you all owe me. You can keep me company for the night. People I with were so boring.
I will use this in the future as he like takes his drink.
You will use it in the future.
The tactic was nice. I liked it.
He is a very strategic person.
That I am.
Not you. Ricky. My BFF.
I have to say I'm also a strategic person.
I don't know you well enough to judge that yet.
I don't know anything about strategy.
But you will.
Sure, I could even spell it.
Frey is going to order an entire bottle of whiskey to be delivered in front of Robbie, and he's going to say, I don't like owing people, so here's this instead.
Oh, thank you. And he'll look at Max. I will use this later.
He laughs very arrogantly.
So, how do you all know the lovely... Sorry. How do you say her name again, Christy?
Taya.
Taya. Okay. How do you all know the lovely Taya?
I met her in a Lonely People Anonymous.
Tinder?
No.
Absolutely. Tinder matched all of us up together. And it's not at all awkward.
I don't even remember how we met, to be honest.
I don't remember signing up for a Tinder account.
It wasn't that
What?
sarcastic.
I don't know what the fuck a Tinder is, but I'm legitimately afraid to ask.
Dating website, well, app.
A way to get laid.
Yes,
Yeah,
I have at
it's
least
called
3
going
Tinder
out.
I have at least 3 Tinder accounts on my phone.
I think that's violating the user reviews. Or user agreements, actually.
Well, considering the fact that our friend over here, as she looks to Frey, was apparently going to attempt to hack someone's phone, I really think that that is small potatoes compared to that.
I don't normally do it just out of a whim. I mean, he did tell me it was okay to begin with before he told me it wasn't. Therefore I was. And it's as simple as that. It was more of a bet, a challenge. Yours doesn't seem like a challenge just to hack a Tinder profile. That's just a simple algorithm of swiping in order to get to your name.
Oh, good. You should look for me in there.
Okay.
I've seen that film, I think. It's got Angelina Jolie in, right?
Max laughs arrogantly again.
See,
Angelina
Max,
Jolie.
you're having fun now. Not so
I am
bored?
having. I'm really having fun.
That's good.
Tinder is just, like you create a profile for yourself, and then, you basically present yourself in a way that you want to present yourself, and then there are people around you that you can actually set a kilometers for, and they have a profile. They actually appear in your profile, and you can either swipe left or swipe right, which means like I like you or I don't like you.
Call it just face palms.
And that is how we all met. As she looks pointedly at Colia.
It's like shopping for people.
I thought slavery was illegal in this country.
We're all
I mean-
slaves to our passions, I suppose.
And
I
where are you from, comrade?
Wow.
Oh fuck! You get the mother of dirty looks.
The motherland of all looks.
The motherland
Oh my god.
of dirty looks. And
Max laughs again. Like, he just like stops. He laughs, stops, and then he laughs arrogantly again.
he
Was that racist? I'm not sure if that. I think that was racist.
looks back at you and says, "Small town in the north of Russia, comrade." He gives you a smile, but it's like I'm an inch away from tearing your head off smile.
And where is it?
Dona will subconsciously attempt to jump the the stool a little bit in between the two of them if she can.
For Ricky's part, he in absolutely no way reciprocates the kind of stare down. He completely backs down, and he'll be like, "Sorry, I didn't know it was a touchy subject."
And where is it?
Colin pulls out his phone, opens Google Maps, types in the name of his birth town, and slides the phone over to Ethan and whoever else might feel the need to look.
Wow.
Luke, I have to ask because it's relevant. Does Kolya take rage?
Nah.
Okay.
Wow. It's called
Then-
it's called a small town in the north of Russia, and it's located in it's a small town in the north of Russia. Wow. And he'll smile.
There's there's a lot of Legends questions I want to ask, but I don't want to disrespect anybody.
Yeah,
When Max says I don't want to disrespect anybody, it's just like he doesn't want to create a mess here.
quite right too, Max. We should never disrespect anybody.
If you want a quick disclaimer, no, we don't wrestle bears. No, we don't marry our sisters. And no, we don't
I'm
live
gonna
off
stop
of
you right there.
vodka.
Actually, that's pretty racist, man. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
man, that's Texas. What are you talking about?
Just like Khabib does that, by the way. Just a footnote.
Well, he's from the south of Russia, sort of not even Russia.
Just gonna silently back away as no one heard the comment.
Are we getting Kolya more angry?
SD?
I mean, you're being it's banter. I don't think you need to take rage. If they were insulting you,
I don't know.
then yeah. They're
Yeah,
kind of,
I was thinking sort of the same thing, but just want to double check.
Well, this is the sort of educated culture sharing I come out for. This is why I spend so much time in bars.
Yeah. Always in bars. Always drinking alcohol. And he'll smile at her.
Some people say alcohol loosens the tongue. You can find out a lot of interesting things from people if you start drinking with them.
In my experience, it loosens the bowels, and the shit starts coming out the mouth.
I like that phrase. I will use that.
Kolya nods and just says, same.
It loosens quite a number of things.
You guys are so Fortnite.
So what?
Max,
Fortnite.
we're gonna have to talk about your use of cancerous language.
Cancerous? That's a little strong.
Clearly,
Am
you
I-
do not know what Fortnite is.
Am I? You go ahead, Nelson.
Isn't it some game?
Is it?
It is?
Yes, and it is cancer.
Yeah, Max, that wasn't very fleek of you.
It's. I'm sorry, fam. He says it like this, like smile on his face, like I'm sorry, fam. I'm sorry.
Jonah's
I
too
didn't
busy
know.
cracking up at the word fleek.
I didn't know it was fleeky. I'm sorry.
At this point, even Frey is cracking a slight smile at the word fleek.
I should not be so Fortnite. God.
Yeah, don't you say Fortnite, Max? God.
Okay, fam, you're right.
You'll laugh. Isn't this what New York's about? Young, trendy people meeting in bars?
The trendiest.
The trendiest. Is trendy not trendy though? So it's saying trendy making me untrendy. I'm never really quite too sure.
It's alright. If you're being ironic, then you're on point.
Then that makes you hipster.
Oh god. I don't know where I stand. Who am I?
Let me have that discussion with you later.
That comment, for some reason, brings silence around the table. Rebecca looks up from her coffee with eyes kind of sharpening. She doesn't say anything, just wakes up a little bit more.
The in the bar now, like they're opening music, and the jam starts getting good, and Max is like starts moving a bit faster. He's like he's like going with the rhythm.
He's like tapping his feet and stuff.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Kolya sits up, looks at everyone, and says, "Well, I don't want to owe anyone anything, so I'm going for another round. Who wants seconds?"
Oh yeah.
I feel the same.
You know, I still have 1 or 2 here. Well, like 1.5. I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I'll have another one.
I might as well.
Get me another cup of coffee.
This late? Are you a night owl too?
Sometimes.
Donna stares at him.
Sometimes. It's been a long day.
Yeah. He's in his like. It looks like he's trying to figure out something.
She just looks at him and she's like, "Did you bring the towel?"
Towel?
Yes. Haven't you read Douglas Adams?
Who did she ask about the towel?
Ricky.
Oh.
Because Ricky should know what that's a reference to.
A towel is for a prepared traveler, and I am a very ill-prepared traveler.
Is that
Sounds
something
like-
you're working on?
Becoming a less well-traveled person or a better traveled person?
I'm not sure. We'll find out. New York suits me for now.
Well, just next time, don't forget your towel, and you'll be fine.
Or
Why would
everyone
you
will think that I'm
towels?
prepared. Because if you have a towel, then people will assume that you're prepared and that you have everything you need because you've got a towel.
That is an entirely false statement.
It is entirely true, especially if you follow Douglas Adams.
I mean, if there's a hostage situation and we hold up a towel, what preparedness does that show?
It shows that we are prepared to use it to climb into the house and to take the person away, so that ending the hostage situation.
You are grabbing at straws at this point.
You know, maybe, but how do you know?
I mean, you did just stutter 3 times in your sentence, making me refer that you are trying to pull something out of your metaphoric ass.
My ass is definitely not metaphoric. However,
I mean, don't they say it? Like, only a bad guy with a gun can only be stopped by a good guy with a towel.
Exactly.
or potentially you could climb up to the roof, you hold on to the 2 ends of the towel and use it to drop down to the right level to get into the window that's just below, and then climb into the window and save the person.
See, at this point, Frey knows that you're just trying to fuck with him, but he's like, his personality is so based on reason that even though he knows that you're trying to fuck with him, he's going over in his head millions of ways to use a towel in a hostage situation at this point.
Yeah, and she was like, after that, she's going to add, I mean, you're the one who seems to love leaving by the roof, remember?
I don't need a towel for that. I have my hands. I don't. This is hard.
Plus, I'm pretty sure Bruce Lee could beat up a guy with a gun with a towel.
Exactly.
That's true. It would make a good weapon when in need. You just kind of get it a little wet and snap it. Nobody likes a wet towel.
I think you're using this as a chance to stray away from the original question.
I am definitely going to need another cup of coffee.
Yeah, Kolya comes back with like a bar tray filled with all the drinks that you guys wanted, and let's say 2 bag of chips and a couple of bowls of peanuts, and also a little bar not bar umbrella. What's the cocktail umbrella? And just hands the little, very, very, very colorful thingy to Donna because, yeah, he treats her like a kid.
She looks
yeah.
quite happy to accept this umbrella and puts it right immediately into the drink she's working on.
Mr. Koya, how would you stop a hostage situation with a towel if you were given the metaphoric chance?
First of all, just Kolya, we're friends here. Second of all, you can do a lot with a towel in a hostage situation. If you go behind the guy that has a hostage, you could strangle him with it. You could put it over his face and confuse him. If you're fast enough, you could whip the gun out of his hand, depending on how hard the towel is. It's good to wrap it around your hand if you want to break a window and not get glass shards in your hand.
Actually,
These, badass
you could,
talks.
no, you could soak it in something that like makes people what's it called, the thing that makes people like pass out? Chloroform. Yeah, you can soak it in chloroform and use it to knock the guy out.
It takes 2 minutes of breathing in chloroform to knock someone out. Trust me.
Well, then you hold it there real tight as she sort of slowly turns to stare at him.
So, with your comment, Collier, I would assume that you're the person that's taken the hostages in this hypothetical.
And this just went into the creepy area.
I'm not saying I did. I'm just saying that I watch a lot of movies.
So, hypothetically, Max, when Collier has taken his hostages, how would you use a towel to escape or help them? This seems to be the defining usefulness of a towel, is how well you can use it in a hostage situation.
So, I've got 2 successes on P.
His bullshitting like hell. Like.
You know what I think would be hilarious is if you guys let me roll my enigmas to come up with more ways to use a towel.
Also, if you get wet, you can dry yourself off.
What makes this more just god awful is that Frey is sitting on his laptop taking notes of everything you guys are saying.
If hostage situations make you wet, I don't know.
I don't fucking know why we're talking about hostage situations.
I don't either.
Max, why not talk about hostage situations? I mean, why does anybody do anything?
Well, why don't we come with a different situation to use a towel in?
Okay.
Say you've just been to a swimming pool and you're wet and you want to dry yourself off. What could be the possible hypothetical uses of a towel in that situation?
That's so boring.
That is completely boring. What if you're stuck on a 3rd-story building and there's a fire?
But why do we talk about these like crazy situations that we probably won't find ourselves in?
Well, you actually, in that case, you could use it to climb down the ladder on the side of the building because the ladder, if it's metal, might be hot, and you can use it to keep your hands from burning.
Ah, yes.
So you could wet it with something, wrap it around your mouth, so don't
to run through the building. That makes sense too.
Is there some kind of cord you can jump and use it as zip line?
Or you could use the towel to fan the flames, for just meaning you'll burn up
That would
faster.
make the flame bigger.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Either like you guys are like secret badasses, and I find myself in like old badass club, or you guys watch a lot of movies.
Yeah, we watch a lot of movies.
Or we're just very, very creative.
Max, have you never been to Improv Club? We've just made Improv Club. Are you going to join us or not?
What is Improv Club?
This poor man thought he was coming here to be lonely, and instead you are all improving.
What is improving?
When you make up stuff on the fly. Or, tell the absolute truth about every single thing that's happened to us. One of those things.
I mean, why do you bar for alone time?
Max nods to everybody, and then he slowly looks at his phone, and he obviously doing something at his phone, which is his hand always goes left. Sometimes one time it goes right. His hand goes to left.
You're not hacking me, are you, Max?
I will use this later. And that didn't sound right. No, I'm not hacking you. I don't know hacking.
But that's what a hacker would say.
That's true. I know I'm hacking you right now.
If you don't know how, I can always teach you.
I am
Although I wish to be
interested.
paid.
I'm sorry, man. Like, I don't want to steal your job.
That would be very difficult. It would take a long time for that. But I can always train you to get there, and then it would be a healthy competition, would it not?
Are you serious? Do you train people?
If I am hired to do so, why not? I don't see any point in not sharing a skill. Otherwise, the skill would die out.
She's going to pull a card out of her bag, and offer it to him. If you're serious about offering lessons, I'm writing a book right now. I would find your information very valuable.
Absolutely. He
I'll
takes
take
the
lesson.
card and just looks at it front and back and then gives it back to you.
I'll take
Understood.
lessons.
Do you have a way to contact?
I think I gave you my card last time. If not, I have another one.
May I see it?
Yeah, I'll give him his card.
He scans it front and back and then gives it back to you. Okay, I will be in contact with both of you. I don't require much for my services, but, I am a skill worker, so preferably I like to get paid for my skills.
If you use Uber long enough in New York, you're bound to bump into Ethan at some point.
Hell not.
Donna ponders all the times that she never bothered to use Uber.
I mean, why not use a cab?
I personally use a cab all the time.
I mean, does the cab give you fast food if they were just eating?
Huh? What? Uber gives you fast food?
I mean, if I'm a fast food and I get a call, I'll get something for the client. Well, fast food in general. If I'm getting food and I get called by a client, I'll get something for them. Because, always good to please people. Plus they boss, and then you go up, and then you get more clients, and then you get more money, and then you can enjoy more things.
Ethan is the main advantage that Uber has over traditional cabs in New York.
Cool.
So I think we're all boring Max. What do you want to talk about, Max?
I actually have no idea what I want to talk about today.
I'm
How's your
afraid
bar
Max
going?
is... Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just asking him how his bar was going.
The bar is going well. It's just not as good as this bar, but it's going meh as best as it can.
You're so easily bored.
That's I don't know. My mom always says the same.
Well, I mean, do you need maybe an influx in customers?
I enjoy my customers right now. Things are going well. You guys don't worry about it. I'm laying good. Things are well.
Are you trying to assure yourself or us? Because you've said that a few times now.
Myself.
So, Rebecca, what kind of book are you writing?
It's analysis. It's political analysis based on modern technology trends, which isn't something that I've spent much time looking into until recently. But
Yes.
And you need hacking lessons for that?
By the way, just as a quick out of character announcement that Lupu did help me out with, for further notice, if you pull out your phone, when you first turn it on, the screen will flicker for a quick few seconds.
Oh, okay.
I haven't pulled my phone out yet, so.
Hashtag thank you.
If people are like devout religious, please give me a PM as well.
Hold on, can you say that again? I don't think I quite heard you correctly.
If people are devout religious, please give me a PM as well, I said.
It was an OOC comment.
Oh, I I thought I heard something completely different, so I was like, "What?"
She says to Kolya, I have absolutely no experience with hacking, but it occurs to me that I should probably know more. It's anytime you talk about technology, it's a relevant factor.
And it can help you throughout your day-to-day life. That just depends on how you want to use it.
It's kind of interesting, Doc, because last time we talked, you were thinking about having Russian lessons with me, now hacking lessons. Something tells me you want to start pirating movies.
Or are you going to be one of those Russian bots?
Oh,
Is there something wrong with wanting to learn new things?
Yes.
see?
So many things wrong.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Well, the cat has also 9 lives.
Do
I
you
have
have
plenty of
9 lives?
cats.
Do you have 9 lives, Rebecca?
No. Just a multitude of cats.
Well, there you go. She can sacrifice a cat with each knowledge.
No. God forbid.
No.
No.
He said that in a clear, sarcastic manner.
Yeah, but she's just like, no. Like, it's just this instant response from Donna.
No, you sacrifice goats and replace your child. That's how the religion works.
What religion do you follow?
The Fortnite religion.
Oh, God.
And in the Fortnite religion, you sacrifice goats and replace children?
Yeah,
Every
it's
Jew.
like you promise God, say like, I will promise the one that I love the most, and then the God is like, hey fam, nice son you have over there. Would you like to
Why does God sound like a rapist?
would you like to sacrifice that shit? And the God is like, you're like, oh shit, man, I never thought about this before. And then your son is like, hey man, it's cool, like you can sacrifice before God is fine. And then like you try to sacrifice your son, and then the God is like, hey, shh, no, stop it right there. It's not how this works. Sacrifice a goat. And then you're like, oh okay. Oh shit, I've sacrificed my son. Oh shit, okay. And then you sacrifice a goat, and then like that's how that shit works. In the Fortnite religion.
Donna just pulls out her phone, and when she starts it up, it does the flickery thing. So she kind of blinks, but then it settles in, and she's fine. But so she'll open up her little notepad app, and she will type in there, never have children with Max. And anybody who's next to her can see exactly what she's typing. She's doing it on purpose, so you guys see it.
What about doing a TED talk, Max? Because this is really insightful.
What?
You need a reminder for that? Looks at her.
Alec was just about to say the same thing.
She just shrugs. I mean, it is at least possible for me to do so. I'm not so sure it really is for you too.
Are you confessing your love for Max?
Oh, yes. I am so confessing my love. I am so madly and deeply in love with Max.
Guys, she admitted it's your turn.
I told you I was stalking you. It's not like this is a surprise.
Also, Rebecca, you're not allowed to sacrifice Tink. He'll smile like he's obviously kidding.
No sacrifices, I promise.
Good.
Kolya looks at Max and says, see, you don't even need Tinder. Women are flocking to hook up with you.
That's not new.
But she did set the reminder, so at this
Good
point
lad.
you now have to pull out. You have immediately lost your right to give children to her.
I'm so sad. I am so sad.
What's going on?
Okay, you might be a bit old for the talk, but people can have fun without making kids, you know? Like,
Wait, is
science
that
has
true?
evolved.
I wouldn't say that. Max seems kind of a religious guy.
I don't know. He can get blessed condoms for all I care.
I
can't-
don't think they exist.
That doesn't exist in my Fortnite religion.
Yeah.
In Fortnite religion, it's like, nah. No
All
sex
babies
before-
all the time.
Well,
Oh,
every
baby.
2 weeks.
Oh, baby, yeah. That's what he says when Rebecca says babies all the time, and he says, yeah, baby, yeah.
Trust me, back home, you give a priest $100, he's gonna pour holy water and sanctify whatever the fuck you want.
But those priests are the priests of the Fortnite religion? That's
I
my
don't-
answer. That's no. That's a no. You know that. You know that. They're not the the priests of the Fortnite religion.
I am
you
a
ever
priest of
knocked
the
on my door?
Fortnite religion, and I think you have it wrong.
I accept you as the priest of the Fortnite religion.
Then I'm telling you that you have it wrong.
Oh,
Please,
that's
my
the
priest.
problem with accepting priests.
Yeah, shit. I made the mistake. God damn it. Ah. Okay, my priest, tell me what is right.
First of all, no sacrificing goats. No sacrificing cats. Just no sacrificing. Also, there's cake.
You just like took the most funny thing that we do in this religion, though.
No,
thought the
cake.
cake was a lie.
There's cake. No, the cake is not a lie.
No, devil is a lie.
Schism.
I'm the priest. I'm right.
Is it because you're a priest, or are you using the woman card?
She just looks at him.
The woman card.
This guy thinks people have a right to impregnate, and now he's talking about the woman card. I think you spent too much time hacking. Your friends are showing.
Do you know
You
the
look
famous
good.
hacker 4chan? I heard
He
about
looks at you with very like upsetting eyes. We are no longer friends anymore.
it. We weren't friends to begin with, dude.
No, not you. Fortune.
Ah, okay.
But now that I know your true feelings, that hurts.
Did it?
Max is laughing arrogantly again.
So back to the cake.
In this religion, I admit the devil is a lie. There is no devil. There are only free will of humanity.
And red velvet cake.
Isn't the devil advocating for the free will of humanity?
That's actually
Technically,
quite.
yes.
There is a devil in this religion. It advocates for the free will of humanity.
How did this get to what Bruce Lee can do with a towel to talking about theology?
Improv.
We're all trying to be the coolest person in the room, and it ended up here.
You guys always try.
I think at this point, clearly Robbie is winning.
See, that's why you're losing at being cool, because you're actively trying.
Who?
Who just call you say that to?
He just says it to the table. It's directed at Ricky and Max, but he just says it too.
Yeah, and Donna just throws a peanut at Colia.
Collier, man, you're the coolest people around right now.
Yeah, man, I think so too, Collier.
I'm like a fan of you right now. Can I like follow you on Instagram? I promise I will like all of your photos.
See, there's the catch. I don't use Instagram.
How cool.
Shit. So cool. I'm gonna close my Instagram.
It's
Your
only
Instagram
true.
photo closed.
That's why only my true fans can follow me. Those who have my phone number, and he gives a little nod to Tia.
He actually like gets a pose like the way that Kolya stands, like he tries to be like him, and he like actually vodka please, and then like he's like tries to like be like him. Is like Wiki, is it working? Am I cool as him right now? No.
I don't know. Let me try. So let's see how cool I feel, and he's gonna do the same. Yeah, I feel pretty cool.
Don't overly convince yourself, Ricky.
I hate to tell you guys, but you're not cool, you're sheep. Coolness can't be duplicated.
Ow.
You've betrayed yourselves.
There was never much to betray.
Oh,
I'm a pretty
ouch.
vapid person to begin with.
Donna just nods, keeping a very straight face. And then she grins at Ricky.
You're very on point for a vapid person. Quick.
Well, you could be vapid and quick, I think. Why not?
It's true. It's true. Just, I guess quick is probably the wrong word. Sharp?
Oh, is that what we're doing now? It's a game where we get to pick out adjectives for Ricky?
Yeah, do it.
You
Talk
can.
about it.
Feed my ego.
I like the adjective dapper. I think that describes
I like this conversation, talking about me.
Recently, I saw a post.
Oh, never mind. Self-centered. That one's the better one.
Yeah.
A couple of days ago, I saw a post on Facebook where people were posting like which Pokemon I am. We can always play that stupid game.
Well, Koi is definitely ice type.
I'm just going to say that Donna sort of looks, kind of glances to one side. Ryder knows that she's kind of looking over to Rowlet.
Everyone knows Pokemon aren't real anyway.
Of course they are.
The Pokemon are so real.
I mean, Ricky, don't you have a Pikachu in your bedroom as well? I thought everyone has.
I think keeping it in a bedroom would be more humane than a tiny little ball.
It's as humane as you want it to be.
Well, I think we can all say that we are not cool if we're talking about Pokemon.
That's true.
I think I know what this table needs.
Talk about.
Is it vodka?
To seize the means of production?
Pokemon. We need Pokemon.
Colin just nods to Ethan, goes to the bar, and comes back with like a bar tray full of like vodka shots, probably like, I don't know, 20, 30 of them.
Oh well, I'm going to probably wake up with a headache tomorrow.
Oh, if that's the case, drink some pomegranate juice before you go to bed. It'll help soothe it in the morning.
I'm not sure I can get pomegranate this late at night, but I'll remember for next time.
Big glass of water, 2 aspirins, and call your doctor. And he smiles and gives a nod to Rebecca.
Damn.
Yes, I totally feel that she wants to get calls from everybody who's drunk in the morning.
No.
That seems like exactly what the doctor wants.
I just can't get drunk.
Hey, how would your friends know you love them if you don't call them at 3 in the morning to remind them of it?
I never get calls at 3 in the morning.
It's all right, Ricky. I don't have any friends either.
Don't worry, Ricky. I'll make sure you get it next time.
I only get calls at 3 a.m.
Oh, ouch. That's not better.
It sounds like booty calls.
It does.
I think there are booty calls.
So what's wrong with booty calls? Jesus, we're all adults here.
Well,
Who was judging? I was just saying.
I think you are the only one judging at this point, Quayla.
It's fine. I just can't be cool as him. That's the issue.
Kolya grabs one shot glass, raises it up, and says, "In the immortal words of a wise man from long, long ago, YOLO." Downs it in one gulp.
Cool.
So cool.
I thought that was YOLO Bro.
No, I believe it was YOLO Swag.
I remember one of my friends used to say that if you want to have fun, you should go YOLO, but not solo. But that's another thing.
Your friend seems to be a wise person.
Out of character, see what I did there?
Yes. That sounds
okay,
like a very wise thing.
Oh, see, I was making a reference too.
I don't know about these YOLO things. I'm not a YOLO person.
No, you're totally Fortnite.
You're gonna live twice?
Yeah, I think I will.
I'm gonna live as many times as I can as I can pull off.
Well, I guess you better start searching for that Philosopher's Stone right about now.
I'm waiting for like doctors to. Actually, I'm waiting Dr. Wright to find the mentality.
I was told I can be whatever I want. So I'll be a cat, so I'll live 9 times.
Ooh, I want to be a cat. Can I be a cat?
Can I be a brick wall?
I think you can be.
That sounds horribly boring.
Not if you get the reference.
Well, it seems obvious that I do.
Do you now?
Grabs
Absolutely.
another shot.
Becca considers joining him, but she just sips her coffee.
So, how about those Mets, eh?
I hate sports.
That doesn't surprise me.
Go sports team.
Was it like Jets?
I just thought that was what we were supposed to say in New York.
Is it? How did I miss that all these years?
Probably by not watching sports.
How dare you? Sporting is my favorite thing.
Were you tall enough to see the sports then?
I am the tallest person here, as she sits perched on her stool still.
I stand corrected.
I also apologize.
Sporting is the most important thing in New York, from what I hear.
I
Actually,
thought that was the New York City dog.
New York has a dog?
Well, hot dog, but I was shortening it.
Why?
I don't
Why
know.
would
I just saw a
people-
bunch of people walking down the street with an absolutely loaded to the absolute top of everything hot dog.
No, that's not really what I was asking. I was asking, why did you shorten hot dog to dog? Because they're two vastly different things.
Because dog, it's just that dog, dog.
No.
Shot.
He disappeared after that.
I
Yes.
think
Mic
this
drop.
conversation is getting out of hand.
We could go back to talking about religion.
I'm going to murder my phone.
Let's not do that.
Why? Oh yeah, I remember now.
You remember
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, I remember he doesn't like religion.
Mm.
Ethan, I mean.
Well, then politics. Politics seems like a very safe subject.
No, it does not. Let
I love
us stray as
politics.
far away from that as physically possible.
It is the safest subject. What are you people talking about?
Very well, then. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
There hasn't, out of character, there hasn't been an election in a very long time.
And our
President
president,
Cheney.
Cheney. We have President
Cheney,
Cheney.
yeah.
In
Well, then
Lwod.
I change my statement to that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Shot.
Sorry, we should explain. Voting is what you do in a democracy, Collier.
Oh, so you actually pick the idiots that ruin your country. Great.
Exactly. Then we can blame somebody else for our own mistakes.
Ricky, quit being a dick.
Ricky, keep being a dick. It's funny.
I'm used to New York hospitality.
I'm walking here.
Max loses himself again, arrogantly.
Kolya points at the vodka shots on the table like, really? No one has the guts to join me?
Fuck it. And Ethan will take a shot.
Frey will do also.
Donna will take one, kind of look at it consideringly, hold it up as if in a toast, and then dump it into her drink.
Facepalm.
Well, she doesn't. If you can't tell, she prefers sweet fruity things. This way, there's something to cover it up.
Looks at you and says, you do know how shots work, right?
Absolutely not.
Okay, fair enough. Take one glass, he takes a shot. And you need to down it in one gulp. That's the whole point.
I didn't get that the first time. Can you show us again?
I think like when you do it, it's kind of cool, so we want to like watch it again.
Yeah.
Oh God, are we sheeping again?
I agree.
Just for kicks and giggles, he like lines up 3 shots in front of him and just like downs them one after the other in quick succession.
So,
I think you
let's
can-
discuss alcohol rules.
Yeah, hold on, see,
stamina? Anybody?
You actually like down like 8 shots. I counted.
No, it's like 6.
Still.
Yeah,
6.
you need to roll stamina at this point.
According to W20, you subtract 1 from your dexterity and intelligence dice pools for every 2 drinks worth of alcohol.
Fair enough. Then
Minus
I,
3.
No.
I will ask my ST if he lets me roll my alcohol tolerance.
Is that a merit?
With a successful stamina roll, difficulty 7, you can shake off the effects of intoxication, suffering no coordination penalties that might normally affect you.
Sounds like it applies to me.
Roll your. If there's no roll for alcohol consumption, then yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
me
it
check
says it works against all natural intoxicants.
Yeah, go for it. Absolutely.
So stamina, div 7.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
I'm safe.
That's amazing. Rebecca's watching with like concern.
You must be very thirsty, Collier. It's all those peanuts you've been eating. Too salty.
That's the point. That's why they're a favorite bar snack. You get some peanuts, you have a beer, and your mouth gets dry, then you get another beer. That's how the bar owners win.
Hey, Kolya, that was
I
pretty
will use
impressive,
this.
man.
Awkward silence.
Donna's just sipping at her second drink, which will actually probably count as 2 drinks since she dumped the vodka in it.
I mean,
She's already had 1, so.
Ethan's previous drinks were champagne mixed with absinthe, so it's this strong, and now he's having a shot, so he's like, oh,
That would be
Okay.
2 drinks, so there you go.
that's okay. Feeling the alcohol.
If I manage to drink any of you under the table, I consider this a win.
She just looks at him, looks at the drink, looks at him, shakes her head.
Takes a shot glass and just like easily pushes it towards Thea. Come on, you're a big girl. You can do this. It doesn't kill you if it's not fruity.
She gives it a distrusting look. And just lets it sit there. Pulls her drink closer.
At this point, Trey will stand up. It is time. I have to go. It was a glorious amount of time that I've spent with you guys today, but I must go.
Have fun exiting from the roof.
I will. It is the most fun.
It's good to see you again. I'll email you.
Thank you very much, Rebecca. It was a pleasure to see you as well.
See
Have
you.
great nights. Max, please have some more fun. You deserve it.
Hopefully.
He gives you guys a 2-finger salute and just heads out the door.
What is wrong with him? As he walks away, just when he's just out of earshot, you know?
I mean, he's a little strange. Not sure that's, well,
I think he's just odd.
The guy prides himself in being a hacker. Of course, they don't are necessarily the nicest people socially.
These goddamn machines.
What machines?
You know,
Low-key just staying around a little longer to hear this side conversation.
He's he was making a joke about, like, you know, like the old people saying like goddamn machines.
Millennials.
How dare they?
We're all just lazy assholes anyway. It's fine.
I'm sorry, but I don't like being called lazy.
I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of called a lot of things that I'm not, and I just kind of let it be because who cares?
so you don't mind being called an asshole?
I mean, a lot of people does it, but what can I say? It's their perspective, probably.
I know what I am, and to be honest, I don't really think that I've ever been called an asshole.
Asshole.
Thank you. No, I have been.
Oh, I have to have a shot.
Yeah, it's good that you tasted this.
There's a first time for everything.
Most people just assume that, maybe I'm something to be protected or to be careful of.
Now you're blaming people because they're nice with you, really?
Did I say I was blaming someone?
You're implying it.
I just think people are nice.
Donna doesn't need looking after. Oh, sorry, no. Tia doesn't need looking after.
Ricky will get a real grin from her on that.
And the Max is like, turns to Ricky and says like, why?
Maybe because even though she says she's a meteorologist, she's secretly a spy and can
The
beat
best
all of
spy.
us single-handedly.
The best spy. If I'm a spy, it's the best spy. As for beating, I think that's so barbaric.
But torture is extremely cool.
That is exactly what I was going to say next. As she shakes her head.
Torture's cool.
I like torture.
Torture doesn't fucking work.
No, you'd be surprised.
I mean, people will just say what you think you want, what they think you want to hear.
Well, that's
Not always the
if
truth.
you're doing it for information. If you just want to hurt people, then I imagine it does work.
Well, in that sense, yeah.
You've hit the nail on the head.
Not to mention the fact that if you put a person through enough pain, they're not going to be able to focus on lying. So
Everyone turns out to be Ramsay Bolton again.
Actually, as you guys are having this conversation about torture, I'm going to roll stealth to see how well she's sneaking off. Because she's not really comfortable with a conversation about torture.
Rebecca is actually watching for reasons. As the conversation turns to torture, her eyes are on Teo specifically.
Okay. I'm just trying to see.
But she won't comment when Teo leaves. She just
trying to see how well I do it.
I'm really curious how you're gonna stealth off from the highest point at the table.
Yeah, that's also kind of weird. I think that it will be.
That's fair. Then let me roll athletics first to see how silently I can fall. Does that make sense?
No, I think you will roll in a higher difficulty.
That's fine. I don't care. Well, then higher difficulty. It doesn't matter. She's going to try.
Midget ninja.
So basically, just roll my stealth, then higher diff, right?
Yeah.
How high are we going?
I'll say 7.
Okay. I'm trying to see how much stealth I have because I don't remember. There it is. Okay. This is going to be a power roll, guys. Well, it is not a botch, but it is clearly not hidden. So she lands probably with, say, a sort of a soft thump and just sort of starts to walk away from the table.
Max just kind of looks and then turns towards group. Doesn't say anything.
You all right?
I'm not sure she would have heard you after getting, because if it's a pretty busy bar, I'm not really sure she would have heard. So if you want to follow, that's something else. But she's heading at this point towards the bathrooms.
So, Collier, torture people often or just this conversation?
Depends what you mean by torture, but yeah,
Right,
like,
it just has a look of like.
You mean like making someone listen to a Justin Bieber album?
Man, you're so cool.
Torture is cool,
that's not
Max.
fun. It's not fun.
I'm gonna leave you guys alone by leaving.
Us alone?
Yeah.
That would be how you do it, Max.
That's exactly how I would do it. So, see you guys later.
You're going?
Pardon?
Do you need to go actually out of character?
Yeah, he actually, what he's gonna do, he's like, there was a girl that he was eyeing from the beginning of the scene, and he's like, kind of like goes near her and talk, and then we probably leave after some time for chat.
So we're probably gonna need to follow this up in another hangout.
If you guys do want to follow up, you guys can, set another hangout because I actually need to jump out of the scene.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so you guys have fun. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.